was made possible by EA Game Changers. Hello guys, I'm Aveline and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So today we're building house number 2 that I did at EA Play, and this is a very small one again. I was just kind of trying to stick to smaller houses because we're on a limited amount, we have a limited amount of time to build, so you don't really have the time to sit down and figure things out slowly and stuff, so I was trying to just stick with tiny houses or at least smaller houses. So we're building another one of those today, and this one is an off-the-grid one. I kind of imagined a fisherman to live here, maybe with, their partner or something. So I put this really nice boat out of the front. I know that I put a boat out of the front of the other house as well, but this one is it's a little bit special. You need to use the bb.ignoregameplayunlocksentitlement to get access to it because it's I don't know how to explain it. It's just a little bit special. So I was kind of imagining a fisherman to live here, also because of the way that the exterior looks like. It's just kind of it's kind of like a shack. I don't know how to explain it. It just looks a little bit like a fisherman's cottage, sort of. So yeah, that is what we're doing today. And this house is also off the grid. So we did get some new lot traits with island living, and off the grid is one of them. I will try to put the description up in one of the corners right now so you can read it. But the description goes, off the grid, this lot isn't connected to electricity or plumbing, meaning no utility bills either. Talk about natural living. So it's a bit of a struggle to decorate with this lot trait, by the way, because everything is dark. I was having a few issues with, lamps and stuff, especially because we can only use, if you have this lot trait on the lot, you can only use candles basically to light up your room. If you're using anything that requires electricity, they'll just be shut off. So that was a little bit of a struggle because we actually did not get a lot of candles with island living, and the few candles that we have with base game just did not feel like they completely fit the interior vibe that I was going for. So that was a bit of a struggle. Also, when it comes to kitchens, there are certain fridges and also stoves that you can still use. For example, there are these base game ones that kind of look like older fridges, or an old fridge and an old stove. Those ones you can use, and I believe there are some other ones you can use as well. The same counts for toilets and also bathtubs and sinks. There are a few ones that you can use. However, when I was building, they kind of forgot to put it in the description of some of the items, so that was probably not helping, and I hope they fix that before this is released for everyone. So on next Friday, I just hope that they will manage to add that to description. For example, when I was choosing, I think it's either the fridge or the stove, it did say in one of the descriptions, but it didn't say in the other one, so the matching stove or fridge didn't have it in the description, but none of the other fridges, for example, had it in the description either. So I was just kind of guessing that that was the one that worked, considering the matching stove worked. So hopefully that makes sense. I hope that they managed to fix that before it's released to everyone though, so it's a little bit easier to build these kind of houses because it's fun, it's different, and I definitely want to do more with this lot trait. I think this is something that we missed out on when we did the community pack back in the day, is that a year ago? I don't fully remember, but it was one of the traits that we missed out on when we did the community lot or the community pack, because we did vote for eco living, but then we ended up getting laundry day, which in my opinion has nothing to do with eco living. I would have definitely wanted off the grid a lot more than laundry, so it's definitely I'm happy that we got it with this pack, because I believe that it comes with the pack, but you can still use it outside of Sulani. At least I think so. Please don't take my word for it, because I did not test it, but I think so. So since we've already gone through all the build by here on the channel, both in my overview, but I also went through a lot of it in my other speed build that I did yesterday, I do want to go through some of the lot traits, or I want to go through the other 3 lot traits as well, because I did not actually mention those in the build by overview. So the first one goes clothing optional, and or the first one is clothing optional, and the description goes, this lot embraces an open natural lifestyle, empowering visitors to shed strict material conventions and prudish societal mores. Also their clothes. So I hope that's how it's pronounced, by the way, societal. I've never heard that word before. But that's basically the trait you use if you want to build like a nudist beach or something. So I suppose you can also use it for other community lots. It's not available for residential lots though, so your Sims will not be walking around nude in their homes. I believe they did it like that to avoid children walking around nude, which I completely understand, so just in case you were wondering, that would be why. And yeah, like I said, it's not available for residential lots, but it is available for community lots. So the next one is Island Spirits, and the description for that one goes, ancient island spirits inhabit this lot, visiting frequently. How will Sims choose to interact with them? So I believe in the trailer they were talking about some ancient spirits that protect Solani, and I believe these island spirits are the same spirits that they're talking about in the trailer, or at least from what I've heard, they should be the same spirits. So they're basically just like old Solani spirits that will visit you now and then if you choose this lot trait. I did not play around with it myself, so I'm not fully certain on how it works, but it should work, you know, something along those lines, I believe. So yeah. And then the last trait that I have, or that we got, is volcanic activity, and it says this lot is near an active volcano. Beware of earthquakes, steam vents, and occasional lava bombs. So I did not play with this lot trait either, but I did play test on a lot that was right next to the volcano actually, and it's a little bit scary. And I definitely, if you're, you know, more of like a daredevil, that would probably be fun for you to play with. But if you like to spend a long time on your houses and you don't want them to burn down, don't play with that lot trait. But it's a lot of fun, you know, it's a lot different from the peaceful Willow Creek, for example. So if you're interested in some other different kind of gameplay, definitely check that lot trait out. Also check out Off the Grid. I almost said Go Off the Grid. If you're interested in other kind of gameplay, you should definitely check out Off the Grid that we're building with today as well, because that one is a lot of fun too. So I believe we're almost done with the house actually. I think we're pretty much done with the interior other than the bathroom, which I am maybe doing at the very last moment. I'm not entirely sure. I believe I almost forgot the bathroom, but anyways, so I went for turquoise and orange for the exterior. Definitely try to take inspiration from that for the interior as well, but you guys know that I often go for yellow and blue together, and I just wanted to switch it up just a little bit, so I decided to go for this kind of like orangey brown sort of color for the roofing, and then turquoise for the wood panels. And I love the new wood panels, by the way. I think they are so cute, and I can't wait to use more of the different swatches. We got them in both more neutral colors, so like brown, black, white, gray, and yeah, I believe that's about it. Actually, a lot of different brown nuances, but we also got them in more colorful, like colorful swatches. So like orange and yellow, red, turquoise, blue, all those different kinds of colors. And I can't wait to play around with those ones, because you guys know that I like to use a lot of colors in my builds. So I know that it's a little bit weird that I have tiki torches on the inside of the house, by the way, but I could not find any candles that sort of fit the house that were like, you know, floor lamps basically. So I had to go for the tiki torches, because the other ones that we got with base game looked so much like, they're kind of like this old chandelier looking, I know that makes no sense because the chandelier is hanging from the ceiling, but hopefully you get what I mean. Like they just look older and did not really fit the interior. So I was like, I'm just going for the tiki torches, because at this point I just need something to light up my house, because this is a very dark house. It's off the grid, and I covered up the windows, so it's a little bit dark on the interior, but I think it's okay. I think it's, you know, it's a little bit strange, but if you have all the packs, you can definitely find some other candles from some of the other packs and put them in instead of the tiki torches. Hopefully the tiki torches will not burn down anything, because I know it's like open flame on the interior and it's a little bit strange, but I literally felt like I had nothing else to choose from. So anyways, but yeah, that's about it for this build. I do not have the tray lots or the tray files for this one, so unfortunately this one will not be on the gallery for you guys, but I will be building new houses on all the lots anyways because I am working on my save files, so expect a lot of builds in Solani once I get access to the pack again. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye!